and Robbo.
Streaming across the globe, Ben Norris, Rob McKnight, and David Robinson.
News, reviews, entertainment news. It's the Ben, Rob and Robbo Show.
Welcome to the Ben, Rob and Robbo Show. Here's Rob McKnight.
Hello and welcome to the Ben, Rob and Robbo Show on this Hallows Eve. The boys are here, or are they? Let's find out. Benjamin Norris and David Robinson, hello. Well, that looks, you're all looking a bit different. Hello, Benjamin.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, can I just say, this is so exciting. I can't believe we are doing an up late version of the Ben, Rob and Robbo Show where anything can happen, and it probably will.
And Mrs. Robinson, you're back from the dead.
Yeah, no, yes, I forgot my voice. Yes, I am back from the dead. This would be, look, it's going to be a loose show. What time are we on? 9 o'clock.
Hey, Mrs. Robinson, how much have you had to drink already?
Sweet. When you get to my age, you need a lot of liquid in you because you dry out and all the other. So I've had to have a lot of air, moist. Jesus Christ!
And I don't even know if you're on the right internet connection, Mrs. Robinson.
No, you seem like you might be on the wrong internet.
No.
All right. It's all right because you fix that, and I'm going to talk to Ben about something because, Ben, you may not realise who I've come as because it looks a bit jokerish, you know, like I've actually come as Zed from the Disney film The Zombies. It's a show, it's a movie on Disney Channel. It's funny, this is what I've gone for, this is what I look like. My kids saw this and went, Dad, you look a bit more like Zed's father, who looks like this.
How do you? Is it a joke? Oh, wait, no, that's mean. Okay, I cannot. Look, to be honest with you, I feel like Michelle Pfeiffer when she was Catwoman, and that is that ears. I don't know if you can see, but, like, I have no ears, and this costume is so tight, so I can't hear that well, I can't speak that well, and please don't hold me thinking that was a photo of you against me.
Mrs. Robinson, you're back from the dead again.
I sure am, sweetheart. Can I just say, fuck, this is choking me. Oh. Sorry.
Oh, I expected better, Mrs. Robinson.
No, I know. It's just because I got blood on my hands. I keep getting this blood everywhere. With you two look amazing. Absolutely wonderful.
So do you,
very
Mrs.
good.
Robinson, and you didn't even have to dress up.
No. This will be scary.
No,
for
you know what I love?
just...
Robbo literally just got out of bed, and that's how he usually looks before he puts the makeup on.
Aren't you a bitchy bitch? Happy Halloween, you bastard.
Look, it's actually going to be a great show.
honest.
We have some special surprises coming up because we actually have two of our viewers joining us. And I'm actually going to give you guys out there the chance to join us. As we get to the end of the show, if you hang in there, I'm going to give you a Zoom code. And if you have dressed up for this Halloween or just want to say g'day, I'm going to give you all the Zoom codes so that you can come and say hello. And we're going to just go through a few quick people and say some g'day. So that Zoom code will be coming up. So all you've got to do is, if you can use Zoom, you'll be able to jump onto the show. That's how easy it's going to be. And I'll give that a little bit later. I haven't run that by the guys, but that's live TV.
No, I'm all for it.
Excellent.
I think it's a great idea. And you know what? I just want to quickly say something, and that is that it is rare for us to be here on a Saturday night, and it's amazing that, you know, we've got Robbo and Rob, giving up their free time for us to be able to do this special Halloween episode. I mean, both of you look exactly how I imagine you look every Saturday night, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I didn't need makeup for the red eyes.
And if I was Amanda, I'd slap you around as well. But what I was going to say is that we're so lucky that we have this community of people that support this show, and this episode is for you guys. It really is.
Yeah, I
and
like
throughout
that.
today, I heard from so many of you. People were getting costumes ready, and people were excited. They were talking to me about what they were going to drink, and what an amazing feeling doing this show for over 100 episodes, and we have each and every one of you. It's crazy.
Do you know what I love? Ben's giving a heartfelt message there, and Robbo can't stop playing with his boobs. And I do have a theory that gay men love boobs, and so
I can't stop.
No,
I can't stop.
I've got them.
I
run off my
genuinely,
COVID
I think
boobs.
gay men love boobs more than straight men. Did you hear Amanda? She said, "Don't know about
I
that."
heard something. No.
I really don't think so. I really don't think so. Well, we've got some people. We've actually got Matt and Andy joining us a little bit later, so we'll ask them about what they think of boobs.
All right. Let's move into some Halloween topics, because other than movies, one of the best things about Halloween is no doubt the dressing up. And each year there are some brilliant costumes, often that reflect memes or moments of the year that have gone by. Let's have a look at some of the go-tos this Halloween 2020. Well, who can forget we all kicked off the year with Tiger King, so expect to see many Joe Exotics. No, that's not the right graphic. Well, we said there'd be gremlins in the system. Amanda's had a few drinks. So do we have a Tiger King, Amanda? Yeah, let's bring that up. There we go.
There we go.
Who can we expect to see the Joe Exotic? And of course, the alleged murderer herself, Carol Baskin. Oh yes, a lot of people going as Carol Baskin. Also a great meme of the year was when comedian Rami Youssef revealed what happened if you didn't win an Emmy. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Emmy was outside and it walked away. Oh. So we can expect to see some Emmy loser hazmat suits, which also happen to be very COVID safe. And from COVID safe to sun safe, another meme this year, which is finding its way to the Halloween attire, is Zuckerberg's famously sunscreen lathered
Is that a joke or is that real?
I got to tell you, Robbo, you missed it. But when we were doing our tech checks earlier, because you weren't here for them, my face was actually full of bright white paint, wasn't it, Ben? And I looked like Mark Zuckerberg.
No, in
that's
actual fact, you know who
fantastic.
you look like? You looked like Michael Myers. When you first turned up, you looked like Jack Nicholson had had a baby with Michael Myers. So it was crazy. I mean, I was terrified in a good way.
Look,
And I heard Amanda say in the background, "Leave it on for later." I don't know.
Look, blackface is over, but whiteface does seem to be rising in popularity. And finally, we've all grown accustomed to Zoom calls this year, and it turns out there are two ways to honour the video chat service. There's Zoom attire, business on the top, pyjamas on the bottom, or some have opted for a more literal approach, dressing as a Zoom call themselves. I love that, Robbo. I love that. I think that's great.
Can I just show you really quickly? We're talking about what, does the top marry the bottom? In my world, they do. But I'm going to show you really quickly what's happening here. And I've gone all out. I still wear the skirt just to make sure that I'm in character. I don't wear shorts here. I wear an actual skirt. So yeah, the top marries the bottom in my household.
Now, I have to own up to something.
Wait. Is this the time to do it? What are you, I'm talking about tops and bottoms, and you're going to admit to something? Go ahead.
I am. So it was me that stuffed up. It wasn't Amanda. I skipped topics in the auto queue, apparently. So I went to topic 2. Let's just say she's not happy about me throwing her under the bus over the one. But, she's having the drink now. Hey, look, what I will say is while we're talking costumes, our guests tonight have really outshone themselves, and it wouldn't be Halloween without good costuming. And our two guests tonight have really gotten into the occasion. We thought we'd ask a few of our loyal viewers to come onto the show. Mary, Matt, and Andy are joining us. I'm sure everyone knows Mary from our Facebook page.
Yes.
And Matt and Andy are with us, who watch the show religiously. Mary, you really are part of the BRR show family.
Thank you. Finally, I've got to be on here. It's like I feel like I've won in life.
Of all the things you could be doing on this Hallows Eve, you're with us. And Matt and Andy, Matt, I've been told you really do watch the show every day.
Yes, that is correct.
Now let's have a look at your costumes because you guys have really outdone yourselves. Let's have a good look at your costumes. And as just like Robbo, you haven't just got it going on top. You've got it going on below as well.
Are you all ready for this?
Yeah.
With the shoes?
Yeah, no. Oh my God, that's
And that-
fantastic.
wow.
How do you-
Oi.
Nice work. Although I will say,
It's Robinson.
Just a Mardi Gras leftover.
Matt, I will say that's not exactly how you showed us before. Can you give us the leg kick you gave before? Because that was fabulous.
Oh yeah, do it again.
Don't
We love a good
encourage
leg kick. Come on.
I will encourage him.
Here we go.
Wow. Now that's
Oh,
going to
he
be a
works out.
dancer's leg. Oh, hello. Things are getting a bit frisky. Look. I tell you what,
Amazing.
it isn't Halloween without a good horror flick, and there are just so many to choose from. From classics to new releases to reboots, there really is something for everyone. We asked our film guru, Joe Casamento, who we all love, to send through her choices for the best movies to watch over Halloween. Her list starts with family friendly with Hocus Pocus, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands, and The Witches of Eastwick. But then we start to go adult with the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Psycho, love Psycho, Blair Witch Project, The Sixth Sense, Pet Sematary, and finally the all-out thrillers, The Shining, Get Out, Mother, and Us. I haven't heard of those last three ones. I've never seen The Shining. I'm not a horror person. Ben, what is your Halloween movie of choice?
Oh, do you know, the funny thing about me is that I loved horror films, you know, it was sort of my late teens. I just couldn't get enough of them. Scream came out in 1996, and so that was great. But you can't go past sort of that John Carpenter original Halloween film, you know, with Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, she was like, I think 19 at the time. And I don't even think people will remember this, but Kyle Richards, who's from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she played one of the little girls that was being babysat in the movie Halloween. And I honestly, it doesn't matter how many times I watch it and how bad the acting is, I still get scared. And what a legacy, because there has been up to 10 remakes or sequels about this particular film. So as far as I'm concerned, Halloween, it's really the thing that kicked it off.
Okay, what
It's
about
also
you, Robbo?
Before Elm Street. Yeah.
My favourite absolutely is the old Pennywise from It. So obviously had the classic Tim Curry version in 1990, but then we got this version in 2018. Absolute loved it. And did you know though, and probably everyone does, but the way the actor who played Pennywise could actually do that with his eyes, that wasn't a CGI effect. He could
Really?
move one eye to one side and one eye to the other side. It's just something that he can do. This is fantastic. The second one, I'd love to know what our special guests here tonight think, but the second film was not very good. The first one was absolutely amazing. Love it.
Robbo,
and
I want to ask you, Robbo, we need to ask you this question. During the storms in Queensland recently, have you also been hanging out in stormwater drains?
Oh, well, I don't need to wait for a storm to do that, Benjamin. No, but I haven't been.
No, Robbo's theory
I
is
will
any
be-
port in a storm, isn't it?
I'm not like that. And also, I'm a lady tonight, okay? So I'm not like that.
Oh,
you know?
sorry. This is Robinson.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
used to be.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I used
Mary,
to be.
what's your
back in the
go-to
war-
movie?
I don't really like real scary movies. So I
Oh,
tend
I'm
to
with you.
away from the, you know, I don't like them. But I like Hotel Transylvania, as in the cartoon.
The animated film. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Mary, mine is actually E.T. because it's actually set on Halloween. Remember, E.T. gets to go in the as the ghost and go out of the yard. It's just a nice, family-friendly film. I wasn't a fan, though, when Steven Spielberg took the guns out in his remastered version. Gets all a bit too PC. But a nice family film there. Although, I will say, on Joe Casamento's list, I was fond of Psycho. It's a classic of a film. And a bit of a fan of Rocky Horror Picture Show as well. Yeah, I think, and I think I've seen all. I haven't seen Pet Sematary, so on that tier of Joes, I have seen Rocky Horror, Psycho, The Blair Witch Project, and The Sixth Sense, which I quite like all those movies. Have no interest to see Pet Sematary, but Andy and Matt, what about you guys? What do you like as far as a Halloween treat?
I would have to say Child's Play. Nothing.
And he's joining us.
John Carpenter movies, in my opinion.
Oh, you holy shit!
And for me, it'd be The Conjuring, a more recent one.
Oh wow.
one.
Yeah, my partner loves The Conjuring.
That is a
Like he
brilliant
thinks
one.
that those. You know, this is
Yeah.
what I was saying to you before, Rob. When I grew up and I was in my late teens, early 20s, I loved horror films, but I feel really bad. I can't watch them anymore, and so it really upsets my partner because he's like, "Come on, let's watch horror films." And yeah, they're too scary for me now. What's happened?
I'm with
I'm a
you,
wuss.
mate. I have no interest whatsoever. Give me a comedy or, even a romantic comedy. Something nice. I'll say.
Well, Ben thinks that what I watch when he's watching horror films is just as scary, and that is that if he's watching a horror film, I'm in bed with my pajamas watching The Golden Girls, and he says that's truly frightening.
I do agree.
I was
Hey,
watching the girls last night. They're fantastic, man.
Yeah, you look a bit like B. Arthur now.
like literally, if she'd been dug out of the grave tonight.
Oh,
Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
that's brilliant.
Look, I want to get your all of your opinions on this. The debate comes up every year. Halloween is known as an American holiday, so should we be celebrating it here? While the actual origin of Halloween is still to this day unknown and based only in theory, it is thought to have spread to North America during the Irish and Scottish immigration in the 19th century. We don't celebrate the other holidays like Thanksgiving here, so why have we adopted this one? Robbo, I'm guessing we've adopted this one because we've seen it for so many years in films and TV shows, and are we just becoming too American?
Everyone, over yourselves. This is so much fun. We've obviously had so much fun dressing up. It's just a cool thing. It's so much fun. It's not an American second thing, but then you get over yourself. It's just fun. Like I love it when I look like this. And it's fun to obviously put on a pair of tits, but it's just all fun and good games. I can understand why we don't do Thanksgiving because that is very much an essential, American holiday. But here, Halloween, get involved, put the spider web up, put a wig on, wax your legs. I guess I didn't need to do that, but I go into my character, so I made sure that I wax my legs. It's a fun to have. Everyone's having a good time. We're doing it here right now. It's fantastic.
And what about you, Mary? Do you think? You've dressed up for tonight, so I assume you like. Sorry,
Halloween.
No, I meant
Halloween.
to
It's
say
a Halloween
Halloween.
Yeah, we.
Halloween, buddy. It's not a Christmas episode.
Halloween. I think any reason.
Do you know what day it is, Rob?
Yeah, I've forgotten. Too many of the Hallows beverages, I think. So, what about you boys? Are you big on the Halloween, or have you just gotten into it for us tonight? Wait, Robbo, what have I done? Why are you laughing at me?
Big.
Sorry, boys. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm
God.
going to do the question for you, and you're still going to answer it. I'm just going to do it the way that that Rob McKnight asked you. So, boys, what about you? Are you into Halloween? Are you into it too?
You're choking on your pearls, Robert.
Robbo, do you know what? I did not have a sip of alcohol until we came on air.
All right, boys. The question to you. Go.
Yeah, ask the boys. Come on.
We do enjoy it, but for me, it's just a cash grab for the shops, just to sell things.
We adopted
It's
Christmas.
a money maker.
We adopted all the other Christmases and Valentine's Day and stuff, so why not Halloween?
But
More the merrier. Mary.
That's fair enough.
Fair enough.
it's good. It's good fun. That's the main thing.
100%.
I'm just the reason I'm a little bit distracted is because it is looking like it is Halloween and it's looking like a horror night for the Liberal Party because in early counting so far, ALP looks like they have 47 seats, which is what they need to form government. So
just really quickly, Rob, before we came on air, why I was late, the Seven Network has called it a Labor victory, and they will be a majority government. A lot of people thought that wouldn't happen. A lot of people thought it would be a hung parliament, or it would be a minority government where they'd have to. Did someone just like hung? Oh no. It would, or
I love a hung parliament.
Yeah, I know you boys do.
but it wasn't a well-hung parliament.
I thought we were muted.
Anastasia. Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of balls, Anastasia. I don't know. I haven't inspected that part. But
That's how Robert.
No, Robbo, this is fascinating watching you deliver serious news dressed like that.
I know.
Very true.
I know, and I'm doing a lot of the theatre of it, which I'm looking down. I should look papers. Yes, Mark Riley is telling the network newsroom that it will be Labor victory. Robert, back to you.
And as I said, that means it's a bloodbath for the Liberal Party and a horror night on this Hallows Eve.
Well, that's right, Rob.
Okay, can I
Deb
talk about
Fredington
Halloween yet?
covered in blood. Oh, yep. Oops, sorry.
Oh, Ben, we were
This is a
having
big
fun.
night for us,
Go on.
though.
Do you like Ben? Like, I need to ask you if you like Halloween.
Yeah, I like Halloween so much that I get so anxious the night before because I put a lot of time and effort into my costume every year. You know, the thing about Halloween is it's really come a long way in the last 30 years. But the thing I like about it is that kids get involved and it promotes creativity. And so I think that's really important for young kids, and it gives them something to do that's, you know, about connecting to positivity and something fun. You can tell that I thought about my
no, you're
answer.
right, Ben. It does give kids something to do. Go and mooch off their neighbours.
Yeah.
I kid.
You know,
I kid.
but I
in
think
your
that-
house.
I remember my brother was older trick-or-treating without me the first time he went, and I don't think I've ever been jealous of anything, and ever since then either. I just remember thinking, oh my God, I missed out on Halloween, and I think I've made up for it every year ever since. So, yeah, I think it's fun.
Hey, all right, look, this is a special edition of the Ben, Rob and Robbo Show as we celebrate Halloween. But, Robbo, let's find out what happened on this day throughout the years.
Here we
Well,
go.
you know, though, Rob, so much has happened on this day throughout this wonderful, 31st of October. You couldn't tell me there's not a lot going on. And I'll tell you what, right now, what's going is I'm just bringing up the script because I didn't look at. That's right, here we go. Famed artist Harry Houdini, who had so many times of the Grim Reaper, died on this day in 1926. For a man who had escaped everything from handcuffs to straitjackets, it was a ruptured appendix that he couldn't shy away from. 30s now, and while it might seem like a lifetime away, fake news was made very big impact. A few days before October 31, celebrity actor Orson Welles took to CBS microphone to broadcast a reading of the world. Caused panic in
Sorry,
the US.
Robbo,
People
we're
rushed
really
out.
having trouble hearing you. It's breaking up. I might just jump in there and continue that. His second topic was famed escape artist Harry Houdini, who had so many times escaped the clutches of the Grim Reaper, died on this day in 1926. For a man who had escaped everything from handcuffs to straitjackets underwater, it was a ruptured appendix that he couldn't shy away from. To the 30s now, and while it might seem like a lifetime away, fake news was making a very big impact. A few days before October 31, celebrated actor Orson Welles took to a CBS microphone to broadcast a reading of The War of the Worlds. It caused so much panic in the US, people rushed out of their houses, scared out of their wits, thinking that Martians were really invading Earth. And Amanda, I've just got to get you to... Robbo's logged off while he reboots again. Have a look at this still frame we've got of him. It is Robbo to a... Oh, he's still there!
I thought he was dead.
You were dead.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Wow.
All right, that's
What
enough,
voice
Robbo.
happened to that?
I thought you were
Link us at your heart out.
Has Robbo been on the... He's a bit
Okay.
out of it tonight. Hey, Ben, it's time for your trivia. We're going to do some trivia now.
Okay, amazing. I love a bit of trivia. You're gonna have to bear with me, guys, because I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. And is Robbo still there?
Who
I think
knows?
we'll cut his
Not
camera.
mentally.
Alrighty, so for people who are playing at home, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out some trivia questions. If you'd like to be able to answer them, we're going to read out some of that as we go along. So I'm going to ask some questions. If you know the answers, feel free to jump in. I'm going to ask some of our panelists tonight what they think the answers are. But the first question is, what sort of mask does Michael Myers wear in the original Halloween?
Robbo.
So the mask...
Robbo.
Oh,
Robbo.
Rob McKnight, you're in first.
It's a hockey mask.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No.
it's not. Fail.
That's
No,
Jason.
it was
Robbo?
the William Shatner mask.
Alex?
William Shatner mask.
Yes! Yes!
1
Oh,
point for Robbo. And
1
Robbo,
point
please
for
don't
Robbo.
argue with the adjudicator. He said I was in first. I was in first.
An
I do
avocado
apologise.
face.
at least he had the right answer, McKnight. I will just
Incoming
quickly give you the
first actually
correct
matters.
answer. Because the studio had such a small budget, they had to use the cheapest mask they could find, and they went down to a local store where they were selling Halloween masks, and it was a $2 William Shatner mask that they spray painted white. So in actual fact, it was a William Shatner from Star Trek mask, and let me tell you, it's truly terrifying. Rob, can you check the comments? Did anyone write in and know the answer along with
I
you?
have to load up. If you were going to do that, talk amongst yourselves for a moment because I have to pull up. It's never as easy as that, Ben, but give me a second. I'll get
Okay,
there.
well, I just also want to shout out to Nicole, who said, Ben, your chin is melting. Yes, my chin is melting.
is too.
It is extremely hot in here. I look a bit like Charlie Sheen after Denise Richards divorced him. My nose is running as well, so that's the Charlie Sheen reference. Alrighty, we're going to move on to
You're playing the
question
witch and
number
the scarecrow.
Ben,
My laugh
we'll do some feedback in a moment, but no. Basically, they're all talking about how loose this show is, and they've never seen it this way. Welcome to the
Yeah, well, that's
nighttime
okay.
edition of the Ben, Rob and Robbo show.
two. Exactly. Actually, if my partner Ben's watching outside, if he can bring me in another drink, that'd be great. Okay, moving along. Question number 2. How much did the Americans spend on Halloween in 2019?
Mary,
How much money? Mary, how much money?
$5.
All of America spent
$5.99 at that
$5.
99 cents.
Do you mean?
billion.
No, that's
Sorry, Ben. Do you
billion
mean
dollars.
combined? Like, was it $2.5 million?
All right, $6.
Oh, I just got my drink. Thanks. Okay, great.
2.5 million.
Alrighty. Rob McKnight is the closest, and it was 2.6. Oh no, you were far off. What am I talking about? I read million, not billion.
Still the
answer is
closest.
I said a billion.
2.6 billion. Who was
Yeah,
the
that's a
closest?
point for
I was
me.
too busy getting a.
Yes.
I
Okay,
said,
great.
And
I
Andy
said
said
a
a
billion.
billion.
Yeah, Cameron Alexander had 1 billion, so Cameron gets the point there.
Okay, there we go.
Rob.
Okay, great. Thanks, Cameron. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Why did people start dressing up in Halloween costumes? Does anyone have a correct answer as to why people started? Mary.
Before Mary, Mary, wait, Mary. Before you say
ugly
it,
to begin with.
What did she say?
Yes, because they were ugly to begin with.
But ugly. I was going to say, I just really quickly wanted to say to Ben, I love the pronunciation of Halloween there. Halloween. Halloween. I liked,
Queen. Yeah.
which I, yeah. But yeah,
Rob wants to
it's
jump in. I have a steal, Ben.
Okay, go.
It was a pagan festival.
Anyone else want to have a correct answer? 'Cause that wasn't- Anyone else? Boys?
I don't think we can.
Boys?
We can't top that.
Wasn't it they were covering up the corpses' faces? Like they were using dead bodies going around the parade and stuff?
Don't talk about.
I think we're gonna have to ask it. I think we're gonna ask Amanda. Amanda, do you have a guess? Rob,
She
you'll have
said
to-
what they said.
Okay.
One.
The correct answer is many Europeans, including the Celtics, dressed up in costumes to repel spirits that they believe came back to Earth on what we now know as Halloween?
Ben, that was the pagan
Yeah.
festival I referenced.
Tip of my tongue.
Oh, I thought that was a McKnight Christmas party you went to once. I have no idea what you said.
No, as with most things like Christmas, they've all been based on pagan festivals. So yes, Halloween was a pagan festival exactly along the lines. So I'm giving Rob the point for that one.
Okay, great.
I bet you are.
Naturally, yeah, they're in the story.
Can we ask, what's your slogan? Rob, what's your slogan? Can we have
You're
your slogan?
always right
If
with
it's-
McKnight.
Oh, God. Alrighty.
Do you know, Mary?
Okay,
I'm
so-
seeing you for the first time, but I get that feedback from you on Facebook every day where I can see you have your hands in your heads at any comment I make.
We're going to question number 4. What is the most commercially successful horror movie of all time? What horror movie is the most commercially successful of all time? Matt and Andy, I'm going to
Andy.
go to you guys first. Andy?
The Exorcist?
Andy? No.
The Exorcist
Matt, do you wanna have a turn?
movie?
Halloween?
No.
Halloween?
No. Anyone else?
Damn.
The boys
Yeah,
are
but
Fox
going.
Roll.
Look at.
Robbo,
I've got my
this
top
is-
arms
this is
going.
Robinson.
Look at my touch.
Oh, your chicken arms.
Yeah, but
Mrs. Robinson.
Is it The Sixth Sense? The Sixth.
Robbo's Home Sex Tape.
It is not. Mary, have you got a correct answer?
Has to be the wedding singer.
I'm giving Mary a point for that one.
Truly
That was
terrifying.
funny.
McKnight.
Was it Psycho?
It is not. Will we go to Amanda? Should we ask Amanda? Because no one else is.
Ben Robbo show.
She was going to say so. You're not getting another point, Mary.
Silence of the
Absolutely
Lambs.
frightening. The correct answer was It, which came out in 2017.
You
Most
broke up.
commercially
What was it?
successful. Oh, the movie
No, I
It
said
in
It. Yeah, it's gonna be It.
2017.
Oh, really?
There we go.
Oh,
Sorry, what was it?
It.
Watch it on the replay, Andy. Watch it on the replay.
Okay.
What,
Alrighty.
What? No,
Moving on to
what was
question
it?
number 5.
Oh, no, very funny, very funny, very
It's
funny.
an old joke. Bert Newton joke.
So
Well,
the
that's
What
pretty much every
was-
joke on this show.
Question number 5. What was the Munsters' home address? Does anyone know the Munsters' home address? Mary.
Yes, I do know
Mary.
this.
Rob, can you just tell me your address quickly?
Ah! Oh, Mary. Mary.
Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow?
1313 Mockingbird Lane.
We need the
Can't
address
Google
list
the
out.
answer.
I can see you looking at.
Yeah, I giggled. I was going to own up, Robbo. I was going to own up. I just wanted to be a smartass.
Wait, Rob, can I, because you confessionals on this night, I actually did the same thing, but you just got it in there.
David
so I got,
Robinson,
13.
you lose your
I
point.
know.
David, I can't
Okay.
believe that.
Question
Yeah,
number
okay.
No,
6.
it's awful. I'm an awful person.
Question number 6. Will tonight be a full moon in Australia?
No.
Will we have a full moon. Rob,
No.
you're going with no?
Wait,
Yes,
hang on.
I'm going with yes. No, I'm going with no.
That's Wait,
No, I'm going with
everyone
no.
Stop. Guys,
Mary.
stop for a minute. I'm going to be the elder stateswoman. The one, oldest here, obviously. Oh, shit. The eldest here. The boys were going to do a fun joke, and I want to see the fun joke. Guys, will there be a full moon?
Oh dear. Here we go. Here we go.
Golden moon.
It's a golden.
Well, they're good
The golden
spots.
I did
shower.
wonder what happened to Kylie Minogue's hot pants. There we go. We found them. Mary, you get to
Well,
answer.
Mary,
You wore it better.
It depends on who's going to moon us tonight, but the boys kind of already jumped in on that one.
Yes, but Mary, I'll tell you what. I said no, so I think you should say yes.
I'll say yes.
Okay, there we go. Mary, you have the correct answer. Tonight is going to be a full moon. The first full moon
No.
that we've had in
What?
17 years on Halloween, which is pretty exciting. So you think about full moons being synonymous with... Robbo's laughing at Amanda.
Rush out and have a look.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Question.
We just hear it off camera going, woo!
Yay! Full moon! Woohoo! Full moon! Full moon!
Okay. Question number 7. What city throws the biggest parade in America? Which city throws
Oh,
the
come on.
biggest
New
parade?
Orleans.
No.
No.
The boys
Mary.
are next.
San Francisco.
No. Mary.
Los Angeles?
No. Robbo.
China.
New York.
It's New York. Robbo is correct. Yes.
Oh, New Year's
biggest-
Eve.
Is that with the balloons or something?
The biggest Halloween parade in America is
With
New
the
York.
float,
Alrighty,
the
this is a
balloons.
two-part question. What is the most popular children's
Two-part?
costume in the world? The most popular children's costume for boys is... Any guesses? What's the most popular?
Scarecrow.
Spider-Man.
Elsa.
Transformer.
The boys?
Batman.
Batman.
Joker.
Playboy
Okay.
Bunny.
Ghost.
The correct answer for this is all
Superman.
superheroes. So all superheroes. So everyone's
trick
pretty
question.
much right. What about for girls? Second part
Wonder
of this question
Woman.
for girls.
Elsa.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder
Elsa.
Woman.
A gollywog.
A house bunny.
A Goldie.
Well,
Yeah,
Amanda's
Elsa.
right, and I'm going to say it's princesses. All little girls love to get dressed up.
So
as
that's a point for
princesses.
me.
Yeah.
Well, they get points together. We're getting points together.
I think Robbo looks like a princess
I was going to say
tonight.
pole dancer.
Okay,
No,
question
no,
number
it's-
9. In which country was the first written account of children using the phrase trick or treat? So trick or treat originated in which country?
Rob.
America.
China.
Ireland.
No, incorrect. Mary.
I'm gonna say Wuhan.
No. The biggest phrase out of Wuhan was, "Oh mate, I wouldn't eat that bat. Looks a bit funny."
Wasn't it Gesundheit? Bless you.
Okay. This is the loosest
Too
show of
soon?
anything I've
Too
ever done
soon?
in my life. It's all fine. I didn't hear anyone's answers, and I'm just going to say it's Canada. No one got it right. The correct answer was Canada.
Ooh, up in Canada.
Blame Canada.
That's not-
Okay, question number
Well,
10.
it
We've only
was
got
my
2
turn.
questions left. Question number 10. What were the original jack-o'-lanterns made from? What were they originally made from? I'm going to tell you it's not pumpkins.
Eggplant.
Heads.
Watermelons.
Dung
No,
piles.
no,
Sugar High.
no, Mary. Robbo, Mrs. Robinson, what have you got for
Eggplant.
us?
No, I said real skulls. The skulls of
Oh
my
yes, they were.
Vomit.
No, they really weren't. They
Oh.
were made of turnips. Turnips. Correct answer is turnips.
That's a Simpsons episode, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Simpsons
Carl.
did it.
Question number
Simpsons did
11. In which country did carving jack-o'-lanterns come from? So, carving jack-o'-lanterns started in which country?
Ireland.
Correct, Rob.
Yeah.
Island.
I knew
Wait,
I'd get
wait,
there.
wait,
If I
wait.
just said
Rob.
Ireland every time, I knew I'd get there.
Rob,
It's the
cut the
green hair.
music for us. Rob, really cut the music for a minute, please.
Yeah, there we go.
Who the hell just burped really loudly?
That was
Someone
you.
burped.
Robbo,
I respect
nobody.
Do you even know which end it came from?
Yes.
I'm sure that was you,
It was one of the
Robert.
boys. It was one of the boys. No, come
It was the
on. what's up
boys.
here?
It was me.
It was-
Robert,
Oh!
you're real calm.
Oh, was it?
Sorry, guys.
All right, put the music back on. That's
it's
all.
really-
I needed to do that.
Can I just say it's so hot where I am,
Yo,
and my
yo.
entire face is...
Ben, did you come as the
You're
Scarecrow
dripping.
or the Wicked Witch? Because you're melting. Thank you very much,
Brilliant.
everybody. I'm here all week. Enjoy the meal.
You'll be all awake. Okay,
He's
great.
moist.
Alrighty.
Get on stage, let me
Question
5 minutes.
question number 12. This is our last one. Question number 12. Thanks for playing. Try the Palmer will be here all week, as it would seem. Question number 12. Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein from? So the Frankenstein monster, where did Mary Shelley come up with that idea?
Rob,
Grinder Day.
it was. Oh no, I'm thinking Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, not Frankenstein.
I'm
Sorry.
going to go the boys. The grind. We've all
The
been
boys, can I
there.
have that one again?
X Grinder Day.
Oh, yeah.
Not mine, Robbo.
We're actually going to have a spin-off show, which is...
Is that, by the way, is that your real tongue, Robbo?
Oh, hello,
Is that your real
Robbo.
tongue?
Do you want it to be?
Ah, how many inches is that?
oh, God. Okay. We're moving along. Okay,
Where
great.
are you boys based?
Mary,
You can taste their tonsils.
they can't
Man,
get
it's
their
a
mouths
wide
off.
shot. I can't. Man, take the ball. I can't keep doing it.
The question again.
She
I can't
refuses
My
to
try.
take the shot, Robbo.
It's gross.
I'm into older women.
Just put that on your grinder profile, Robbo.
Yeah. You'll get a bit of loving.
An influx.
Well,
We're down to the last question, aren't we, Ben?
yeah, we are. Mary, what is your
Oh,
answer?
what?
Mary, what could the answer be? Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein the monster
good
from?
question.
Where do you think she came up with it?
Well, if it was more recent a story, I would have said they'd been watching Trump on TV, but that was wrong.
Mrs. Robinson, do you want a chance before we reveal?
No, look, I will. And what was it? Frankenstein or?
Stop Googling, you're out.
Damn it.
Robbo, there were only
The
one or
correct-
two things you could have been
Stop
doing with your
Googling
hands
yourself on
there.
live TV, Robbo.
Robbo, there's only
Yeah.
one or two things you could have been doing with your hands, and I hope it was Googling. Ben, what was the answer?
Yeah.
The correct answer
Where'd she
is
put the
her
tongue?
dream. It was her dream. She came up with the idea of that monster from her dream.
Ah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
If
The
I
old-
only had a brain.
Brainhead.
Ben,
The old dream.
would
Yeah.
you like to know the results of the game? Coming,
Yeah, we know you won because you scored.
no, coming up the back end, we have Robbo and the boys with 0 points. Remember, Robbo got one, then was disqualified because he Googled. Mary, you did 2
All right,
points,
we like
one
the
for a
back end.
correct answer and one for a funny answer. And Rob, because you're always right with McKnight, got 3 points. Yay! Nothing.
Did you know
Nothing.
no one celebrated?
You're hanging
Yeah,
to
I
the
know.
right with Robert
Why
McKnight.
don't people like me winning, Ben?
Because technically you win all the time. I don't know what the answer
I
is.
can't help it. It's just who I am.
Oh well, you know, if I'm gonna give away other points right now for the
No.
bonus round, and that is
Ben's out. Sorry, Ben, we lost your microphone there. Don't know what happened, mate. Sorry, Ben. Don't know what happened.
Oh, wait, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob, really quickly. Can I get a couple of extra points if I
No.
show you?
You'll get some points if you keep it up.
You're going to minuses.
All right. Look, before we go, let's get back into our coffins on this spectacular Saturday. We thought we'd share with you some of our favourite Halloween scares. And remember, there's still plenty of time to take inspiration and scare the shit out of someone. A big ghoulish and spooky Halloween. Have a look at this, and then I'm going to give you the Zoom code for coming in. All right, let's have a look at this.
Daddy?
Say hi to my video.
Hi! Oh my god!
Mrs. Robinson's at it again. Oh,
Oh!
Oh wow. Gee.
Cheese, I said cheese!
We all did. Here we go, Dogma.
Tough dog.
Stupid idiot.
Good thing he's in hospital.
You know, Rob, you know what we take away from all of this is that it's okay for men to scream because everyone does scream. There was a very high pitched screams there, don't you think?
Yes, there certainly were. Hey, all right, I'm going to give out the Zoom code.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm going to give out the Zoom code. which is, if you've got your pens and papers, this is going to be really embarrassing if no one tries to get on the Zoom. The Zoom code you need, so you go to Zoom, you type in this passcode, 705-279-9908. That's 705-279-9908. Once again, for the last time, 705-279-9908. We'd love to talk to you. And this is the point where we're going to say goodbye to our special guests. Mary, you have been an absolute cracker. We have, trust me, Ben, because Mary's on the Zoom call and I need to take Mary off to be able to bring other people in. That's, if you need to know why.
Can I, Rob, before we let them go, before we let Mary go, Mary, you did such a great job with your costume. You look so amazing. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
tried
do.
to follow your lead and use the latex, but you've got way more experience with that latex than I have, and probably Robert.
This is staying on.
McKnight's
Stop playing with your flaps.
got 3 children, so he's not good with latex either. So anyway, Mary, you did a great job.
I can tell you someone has jumped in on the Zoom call. Mary, you have been
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. Thank you very much.
Hi, Mary. We love you.
Good on you, Mary.
Bye, Mary.
Well done.
We love you.
Bye, Mary. Thank you.
Bye.
Boys, thank you very much. It has been great having you here. Thank
Boys,
you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Boys, can I just, before they go, Rob,
Thank
just
you.
want to say
Keep up the good work.
we've never had attractive men on this show before. Well, definitely we haven't seen attractive bums on this show before. So thank you for bringing two asses to
That
the
is
show. 'Cause,
Oh,
yeah, very good.
2 points to us.
trigger for me. Yeah.
Thanks.
Well
That's
done,
good,
boys,
Alex.
and
That's
thank
good,
you very
Alex.
much. We'll see you again soon. That was
Wait till
great.
this
You did
comes
great. Bye-bye.
Thank
All
you.
right. Now, I'm going to go and see... Oh, there's a few people who've jumped on.
Oh, how many have we got? Mary and Matt. Well, welcome them back.
Here we have Peter. Peter is joining us, so we're just pulling Peter up now. I hope you're not naked, Peter. So, Amanda, get ready to take him
we
on
go.
guest 3. As soon as he pops up, we can see an icon, which looks like a David Robinson icon, to be honest. Peter, turn your video on. Well, we may not be up. Peter, are you there? Can you hear us?
Hi, Rob. Great to be with you. It's so nice. You guys are fantastic. You've had a great episode. You've just been so amazing. I've loved it. You guys just make my day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We've got Glenn standing by. We've actually got a real person standing by. Let's bring in
good.
Glenn. Hello,
Hi,
Glenn.
Glenn.
How are you?
Hello, Glenn.
Yay!
Hello, Glenn.
Glenn, can you hear us?
We've got Glenn standing by. We've actually got a real...
Oh, a bit of a delay there.
Glenn,
Hello, I dressed up.
how are you?
I dressed up like a Frankston bogan. Come on, I'll show you. I can.
We love it. We love it.
So I'll get that out of the way.
Glad
I'll
it's
turn
so good to
myself
see
down so you
you.
can hear me. There we go.
Yeah.
There is a massive delay coming through. So that's why we're not hearing... I can hear my voice coming through about 5 seconds later, hence the delay. But Glenn, thank you for joining us. Glad you did well for the...
Thanks, Glenn.
For the
So good to see
Halloween
you.
special. I'm going to bring in someone else. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. He left
here we
very
go.
early. Let me bring in Cameron Alexander is coming up next. Don't forget that Zoom code if you'd like to join us. It is 705-279-9908. Cameron, can you hear us?
Oh my gosh, that's an amazing costume. Are you related to the McKnights?
How awesome is that? What a great costume. Did you want to say anything, Cameron? Nah. All right. Good chat. Good chat. He did his
I like. That's what he wanted
Oddly
to say.
enough,
Thanks, Cameron.
Yeah, oddly enough, the prize that we're giving people for joining us today is a knife sharpener, which is going to be great for Cameron. He'll be able to put that knife sharpener to great use. We're going to send it in the mail. If it doesn't turn up, it's because it never existed. Thank you. Now, anyone else?
We got one more, and it's called Galaxy S8, which I assume is what they're joining us from, not... So let's find out who we've got here.
Nicole,
Hello,
it's
you're
Nicole.
live on the Ben, Rob and Robbo show. Who's speaking?
It's Nicole. Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Nicole. Cheers, darling.
Thank you for joining us. What are you drinking?
Nicole, talk.
What are you
Nicole.
drinking?
Nicole,
Oh,
talk.
she's connecting to audio and can't hear. Oh, this is going swimmingly.
She can't hear us.
Yeah. You need to hit the join audio button.
You know it's live when we walk in.
Well, it was a nice idea.
amazing.
It was a nice idea.
Well,
Didn't quite go
Rob,
as
I
well.
think it was probably the mistake you made was giving the joke has some meant, which obviously often doesn't work. So I think that's the reason why Nicole we couldn't hear what she was saying because we had.
But what I do
It's
like,
so lovely.
what I do
Lovely
like
that
is she's
Nicole-
still there raising her glass. So
She is.
Yay, we love you, Nicole. We do.
well done,
And
Nicole.
she's
We
still
salute
talking, bless
you.
her. Oh, we love you, Nicole. You beautiful woman. She always supports us, and she supported us tonight. She was telling everyone to get onto Facebook to watch our show. We are just love and adore Nicole. Nicole, thank you so much.
Well
We're very,
done.
very happy.
Well done, Nicole. Hey, look, it's been a crazy little show. A lot of people saying it was very loose. Glenn said it was fun.
He was the
Claire
only one.
just said, actually, can we should actually bring up some feedback.
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
wanna,
yeah. I don't want to go offline yet.
Of course.
I'm here by myself.
No.
I'm alone. I've got nothing in my life. So I want to stay
Glenn-
here with you guys.
All right. Well, Glenn says, sorry about the little delay. Claire says, from a galaxy far, far away, because it was a Galaxy S8. Cameron says, I just burped.
That's a Norris. That's a Norris trademark move. Don't touch it. I've trademarked that.
Cameron says,
a little
oh, look,
gassy.
it's right at the end. Nobody's watching. Glenn says, sorry, who's that? Cameron says, sorry, I couldn't hear yous. Mary says, thank you. Illy says, Mary Matthews, great job. Sorry if I could get my mouse up there. Mary Matthews says, great job, amazing costume.
Sorry, go ahead. What?
Did
so
he,
just
was it a
repeat what you just
kafuckus?
said then?
Did he just say kafuckus?
Yeah, what-
I think he dropped
Well,
the
no, he wanted to get his mice right up there. He said, if I can get my mouse right up there. Jesus Christ almighty. This
I
is a
don't know
rough-
my part.
This is a rough show.
What?
This one I agree with. Well done, Mary and the boys.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Claire.
Now,
Thank
can I
you so
just say,
much.
you can always trust mums to try and do you over. My mother has texted in saying, Robert, you took Amanda's point. Yes, we were a team, Mum. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, Anne points out that when I won and did my victory Yahoo, there were crickets.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because you gloat. If you didn't gloat, we'd be supportive.
No, you
Anyway,
weren't.
there's a
No, you wouldn't. Dylan says, this has been a spectacular show, guys. What did I say?
Thanks, Mr. Milton. No, that's lovely. We appreciate you, Mr. Milton.
Glenn
Next,
says,
who else is there?
this reminds me of the old Hey Hey days when they used to come back at live after a concert and they would all be schnickered.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
Yeah.
people guessing along with the quiz, Ben. So that was a great quiz. Thank you very much.
good.
I can't do two things at once.
No, you
Billy
really
says
can't.
Robbo's costume is melting off slowly.
No, that's no. Well, yeah, but no, it's scarecrows.
Yeah, it is Scarecrow that's losing.
Yeah.
Losing.
Hot in here.
It looks like a
Hot and point.
looks like my chin's made of that cheese from McDonald's.
Oh my God, you look like Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. Remember that movie? Have you guys ever seen Spaceballs?
Who is-
Oh, I love Spaceball. Oh yeah, look,
He's
Pizza the Hut. You're talking
oh
about.
My God. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Oh, good
Did you
Lord.
use latex,
Oh.
Ben?
I did. Look, I'm under here somewhere.
That was awesome.
Oh God, hang on a sec. Oh, this makes me feel like nachos.
I like this
I
comment,
think I've come
Robbo.
with nachos.
Michael says, I've never seen the show so loose. Loose.
Well, you haven't seen my...
Anne says, Robbo looks like Mrs. Doubtfire after face mask run over.
Yeah, normally, I promise you, Anne, I'm not normally this fat.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Amanda.
Crickets.
We can all hear you, Amanda. No, there weren't crickets. I'll tell you what there was. There was a... from Amanda off camera. Oh, they're still going. Now it's gone up to another octave. It's gone. Now it's gone. I love that
people
woman.
are saying, Nicole is saying, I don't want the party to finish. Glenn is saying, keep going.
Yeah.
Claire said, Ben's now doing a Mission Impossible reveal.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's very good. That is
I'm really
very, very good.
Tom Cruise underneath, and the scariest thing is I'm a Scientologist.
Oh.
Weirdly, the music
really
finished
sorry.
then too.
I know.
Rob, I thought that you did that. I thought that was.
I'm not a-
absolutely-
No, I wish I could claim credit for that.
No, I just...
Look,
feel
we
like-
are at the end of the show because there's really nothing else to say. Except if you thought this was...
Put the number out again, Rob. If you want to join the conversation, go to 705 on your Zoom. This is 705 27 999
Oh, God, are you giving out your phone number? This is a loose episode.
Go on your Zoom and go to 705, put it down, 705 27 999 08.
Ben, this is like when Robbo puts his details out on Grindr and gets no responses.
Oh, no, he gets a response. Here's
I
a
haven't been on
spoiler.
Grindr.
Actually, here's a spoiler. I want to say, Robbo, this is a good story for you. Can I just say, one of the things about doing this show with the two of you for 110 episodes is the amount of people to me and say, is Robbo single? I get it all the time. I'll get at least once or twice a week.
And then Ben says yes, and they say, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
a better way of saying it.
that was really mean. You know I love you,
No,
Robbo, when I'm joking. Look, it's been a lot of fun. And look, if you think this really put the hell in Halloween, just wait until you see our election coverage of the US presidential election on Wednesday.
Oh my God,
We'll be
what a
dressed
key
exactly
change.
like this. Sorry?
Key change, because like we've gone from doing the scariest of and the loosest of episodes, and then we're going to be talking about American politics. Actually, it's the same thing. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's all right.
Exactly. Hey, look, thank you
Very
for
true,
your
man.
company. We've had a lot of fun. We hope you have too. We just wanted to do something different and make Halloween a lot of fun. We will see you Monday for the Ben, Rob and Robbo show. We're off Tuesday and then back at 9:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time for our election special. Have a great weekend, guys. Love you.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you. Thanks everybody.